Welcome back. We're playing whatever this is called, story generator. The name of someone related to you. Poop Moji Desmond. Moji. Okay, I didn't get enough time to write that. Oh well. Anyways. Okay, that's. I guess I help with that. My dream vacation would be to go to my house. My favorite thing to do there would be to eat. However, before going on vacation to my house, I should first check that poop or my house might burn down. I must I must also make sure to pack a dink. It's something I can't live without. In order to get to my house, I would have to travel by your mom. I would of course take my best buddy on my trip. I wouldn't go anywhere without them. Oh wait, never mind. I just got a phone call that they just died from grass. Guess I'll just have to take Penguin instead. While we are there, I hope we can fit in a trip to the A Boring Object Museum. That is my favorite place to go. Anyway, I should be able to go on vacation to my house once I saved up $42,069. Well, that was a great one.
Yeah, that was
Really
really,
good.
really good.
Really good.
Hey, do you want to sit at this table with me?
Let's
My
vote for a
president?
story. My new hobby.
My
Yeah, let's
president.
get
The
that.
president? No, my new hobby.
Yeah, let's do my
don't care.
new hobby.
I don't care.
Abstract soft play area.
This player is like so hard to get through. Isn't
I know. I made it to the top. Or
Can you
that.
even get through the
No,
bars
you
here?
can't get. Oh, this thing.
Oh, I think I'm just so fat that I can't even fit through
I
it.
can fit through it.
I can't. How?
Barely
It's not
anything.
easy.
My
This
new
is not
hobby has
easy.
been selected. Cool. These things are scary. I don't know what they are. You have 23 seconds to answer. An abstract sport of some kind. Dwarf tossing.
A negative object adjective 2. Describe an experience falling on from the word how.
Complete the sentence. I cried so hard that my best that my wow that
I didn't get it.
that there is now a god of my tears.
A certain frame. Time frame.
Sure, I meant like Neptune. Neptune. It's the name of a TV show. Let's go with
Certain time frame. Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns is a time frame.
Mr. Burns is a time frame.
Yeah, definitely.
My new hobby. Let's read this. This morning I woke up and just thought, I think I should actually take up football today. To do this, I decided to go out to the poop place just so I could pick up some leaflets on football. To get into football, I thought it'd be a good idea to go out and collect socks. However, it turned out that all the socks were dead.
Oh no.
I then proceeded to cry so hard that there is now a god of my tears. After Mr. Burns, I decided to give up on football. I thought I may be better suited to dwarf tossing instead. I decided to preach how poo football, and I suggested that everyone should take up dwarf tossing. After getting hit in the face with a poopy and being called a poop, I realized my views were not shared. I then proceeded to go home and cry. I sat on the couch and turned the telly on. Falling Llama Studios was on, so I decided to just go watch that. I guess football just wasn't for me.
Yep.
The second day of school?
Haunted Hideout, yeah.
Yeah, you love the horror story. I found Earth, Dingo.
You found Earth?
I
I
found
found
Earth.
like a dancing person.
I found Earth.
Broken.
Yeah, I found Earth. The haunted hideout has been selected. Now I can't see. Okay, going through these scary guys. Oh, it's a box. Oh. A weapon.
Object.
Don't start with anything.
What?
A weapon.
Don't start with anything?
Pokemon. Pokemons are weapons. A gun. A body part. How about the uh eyeball?
Something which would hurt to fall on. Spike? Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns. Yeah.
This is gonna be a good one.
Wait, I'm all the way back here.
Oh, where?
I've restarted.
I'm in
It's just a loop.
Is there nobody with me? Am I
The whole
alone?
thing's just a loop.
It's a loop?
A loop.
I want to go to the place where I can.
I'm in noob jail now.
I can't get it. How do I get to New Jail? Oh, I found it. But I don't know how to.
Okay, the haunted house. The haunted home. So my friend, Jeff the Killer, and I decided that we go for Halloween this year, instead of peeing yourself, we were going to go to the haunted home. For this, we needed to prepare ourselves by packing penguin. I think we packed a bit too much penguin.
Yeah.
Anyway, we set off. We had to jump over a fence to get in. Jeff the Killer's face planted into a Mr. Burns house. They lived kinda. I burst down the front door of the home, but a zombie suddenly came out in front of me. I bashed it with my Pokemon. That was lucky, I exclaimed, but after turning around, I noticed that a revolting zombie was eating Jeff the Killer's eyeball.
Oh no.
Gotta go fast, I sheepishly said, but I burst out the door. Luckily, I had a little bit of time to trick or treating, so I went knocking at some neighbors' houses. They came to the door with Mr. Burns. I knew that they'd try and hit me with it, so I ran away. I eventually made my way home. My mom asked where I had been. I replied,
Don't you just hate it when you get hit by Mr. Burns?
yes, I was just at the poop mart. Work to treat. Amazing.
That's really great.
Let's do the president now.
The president?
Yeah.
First day of school or
Oh, look, it's not a loop. I just fell for a trap.
the president has been selected.
Someone known, something somebody could be known for,
A
well known for.
group of Mr. Burns' house.
Killing. I've escaped. I'm in the big head zone.
You're in a big head zone?
Yeah, there's just two big heads here. That's it. President Poop. If I could vote for a new president, I would vote for Poop. I know they are already well known for killing a lot of Mr. Burns.
Wow.
However, I believe they would make a fantastic president. I think Poop would be brilliant, as they would reduce crimes within the country. This would certainly help the community of Mr. Burns' Hounds group.
Wait, did you do Mr. Burns? Okay.
Yes, I did. I do believe much of Poop's inspiration comes from who may I mention fought in the war. However, I also believe some inspiration also came from me, especially considering how I am. Most likely, actually, that all their inspiration came from the time when pooping myself.
That was cool.
Or perhaps that time when Sans. Anyway, one thing I know is that I am certainly voting for Poop. Poop is such a poop thing. I have so much respect for them. I will finally finish with a quote from the famous "Fart every day on your mom."
Wow.
Okay. They actually didn't quote anyone.
I would go for Poop too. He's well known for killing a lot of Mr. Burns.
Oh, that's the beginning.
That's a great
Journey into space. That one. Yeah.
Second day of school?
I found you, Mr. Nunu. You have 23 seconds to answer. A weapon of some sort. Don't start with anything. No A. Okay. John Doe. Joe Blogs. How about just a weapon?
I'm stuck in the new game.
You are? But you're not in the new game. You're right next to me. You're in a thing.
I like that. I'm not sure how to do that. How do I...
You just walk this way. You have a Wait, I want to see your face.
What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. OMG, it's Sans, I remarked. I looked over to my mate, Jeff the Killer, who was sitting next to me. They looked as scared as Sans. Suddenly, there was a massive explosion. We had landed on the planet Mr. Burntopia.
Oh no.
I was the first out of the spaceship. Well, I mean, obviously, Jeff the Killer was dead. Obviously. Suddenly, I saw some strange figures. They had heads that looked like
Huh?
blank, kind of freaky. They approached me and gurgled, "We are the Mr. Burntopia, and do not
Okay.
move or we'll kill you." Okay.
Mr. Burns, Mr. Burns.
Topial. Yeah. I was a little worried, but shouted back, that did it. What? That did it. Now they were absolutely fuming. I dashed across the purple surface of the planet, whilst the Mr. Burntopians chased me. Then I noticed a tree. I grabbed it with both hands and attacked the Mr. Burntopians.
They all
And-
died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ha! I rasped. I won't be seeing them again. Headed back for the spaceship, feeling very Sans,
Yeah.
and
there's
and now I can't see the story. The magazine subscription has been selected. I'll have to read faster next time. Type something you can do. You could fall. Yeah, there we go. An adjective to describe something. Nightmarish.
I think I got the main character's name. You know what that means.
After browsing on Roblox.com for a bunch of years, an advert came up for the Sans and Frisk magazine. This looks quite nightmarish, I thought to myself, so I clicked the advert so fast my mouse exploded. The subscription only costs $666 aka Burns dollars. The same cost as Robux, so it seemed worth it to me. The magazine arrived in only blank, and on the front cover there was a massive picture of Mr. Burns.
Oh, God.
This pleased me. It did, really. I opened the magazine onto the first page, and there were the contents listed before me. It looked very good. You could learn how to fall, or you could find out how to make mac and cheese. All of this was quite appealing to me. However, after attempting to fall with a Sans and Frisk, my house burnt down. I guess perhaps the Sans and Frisk magazine just isn't for me.
How come that's like in every story? Oh, my house burnt down again. Oh, yeah.
Maybe someone loves burning down houses.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, alright.
Bye-bye.
Alright, goodbye everyone. Goodbye everyone. Remember that game was Story Generator Mad Libs. So give it a like if you like it, or dislike it because it was terrible. But it was actually pretty okay. So there's only 10 stories right now. Join their fan group.
Yeah,
And remember
definitely.
to join Falling Mama Studios.
And subscribe.
Subscribe.